Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath replay. Spawn on bottom right side as the pink ZOCOM, we got Skiep. Spawn on top left side as the yellow Nod, we got Mozah. This map, let's see, got Tiberian Spike there, blue tip generating center, Tiberian Spike course counterpart, looks like only one Tiberian Spike per player. The Siberian fields seem large, but if you look at the minimap, they actually have a number of holes there, so they're a little bit empty. That wouldn't make any poor sense. GDI rifle squads push one forward. Down south, oh, got a bit of Tiberian poisoning there. When that's not what they mean by eat your greens. No, those are not garrisonable structures. I keep on trying to click on them. That looks like a garrisonable structure, but it's not. Rifle squad could sit there and fight, but that side's against garrison. With nearby other rifle squad, militant raw squad there. That's probably was a good call. This one's wounded. This one's the one that eat their greens. Clearly that means also eating greens is not healthy for you, and you shouldn't really be eating greens, you should be eating more red meat. Got a war. Why does that look extra glowy? I guess the lighting effect on this map made that look like extra glowy. Sorry, that looked very cool. Of course, on this map, the Tiberian Fear is up front, so it's very vulnerable to some rocket or attack bike harassment. Raider buggy, ready to go on a raid and raid some of these riflemen. Oh, looks like there's going to be Tiberian fields north and south that are generating as well. Sorry, I missed that. Ah, doesn't that look like a structure, like a dry dock? You repair your naval vehicles? Could capture that to repair all of your naval vehicles without going back to the seaport. But that looks like an offshore oil rig. Now think about it, what's the purpose of, what's the design of that stuff? I always like to look at the map, see what, like, oh, what did the map developer had in mind? You got these greenhouses, which makes, actually, greenhouse is quite a bit of water down there. So is this map is over some sort of really thick aquifer? Because it's got water here and water down there. This map must be on top of a really thick aquifer, so probably be careful with the high explosives or else the whole ground may crack. Wouldn't that also mean the water is really infected by Tiberium? How does water work with Tiberium? Does it irradiate Tiberium, or does it get diluted enough that it makes it so much safe to drink? Do people have to worry about, in this universe, Tiberium poisoning in water? I never really thought about that. I'm guessing so. I just assume the desert landscape is because Tiberium leaches all the nutrients from the soil. Hence why it gets a lot of wasteland effect. Number of predator tanks here. The rocket harvesters can defend themselves, but the auto attack is not that great. ZOCOM rocket run not missed, does avoid it. Looks like maybe going for some orcas now. Foxhole gets disbanded. Scorpions fall back to the war factory. Pitbull, maybe, I don't know, has recently pulled out the bomb runs, maybe not being used to scout off the bombing run. Scorpion tanks advancing in large numbers, got the garrison slow them down, got a number of predator tanks here, needs more predators. Orcas, that's exactly what he needs. Of course, ZOCOM orcas have a bit of inaccuracy to them. Get some good hits there. They have an accuracy, but they're really strong. Got the decoys there to absorb some shots. Number of raider buggies here. No EMP. Well, it doesn't have a tech center just yet. We do actually have an air tower going for some venoms for anti-air likely. Polycus are eyeing for the laser upgrade, which will support his scorpions, raider buggies, bloodhounds. One of the transports may get shot down, does not. Saves the veteran pit bulls. The APCs are less useful there, but looks like the pit bulls are taking some damage. And it looks like this formation is not great. There's too many scorpion tanks for these predator tanks to push one forward. He needs to get that rectified. He has another bomb run coming on in. Misses. Got tech center here, no upgrades. So maybe some mammoth tanks could be quite nice. Only a single pit bull to deal with the venoms and focus on the pit bull immediately. I'm not sure what blue's eyeing. Oh, we got some shockwaves. Or shatterers. Why do people call them shockwaves? Ooh, here comes the orcas. How many harvesters went down there? 3? 2 there. That's gotta be 3. Luckily, the excess harvesters are pushing way forward now. Wait, supersonic airstrike? Takes out, looks like a good chunk of the venoms. I think maybe 4, maybe 5 venoms there. Rocket harvesters can defend themselves, and the AA battery does help out. There's a shockwave there. Another AA battery here. Against venoms, you don't. There's an orbital strike there. Let's see. I see at least 3 harvesters. Nope, there's 4 harvesters, so oversaturated. But there's not too much. Ooh! Gets another good hit there. Down to 3 harvesters, no longer oversaturated. Does have ceramic armor. Tank's now expanding. With 3 harvesters here, it's probably best not to go for another refinery. And maybe I have to expand himself. Because I don't think the extra saturation will be super useful. Scorpion tanks reversed on in. Starting to engage the construction yard now. Got a good number of these shatterers, zone shatterers. Shockwave artillery cleaves with some scorpion tanks. No laser guns just yet. Doesn't have dozer blades either, strangely enough. Venom's focused on the shockwaves. Something that looks like a militant squad inside the bunker. Rocket harvesters push forward. They can fight against the venoms. Venoms really need the lasers. There's an upgraded power plant there. That could be a good target. AA batteries hitting some of the venoms now. Scorpions heading down south. Getting hit by some of these orcas. 3 orcas remain. None on deck. Scorpions reverse, moving everywhere. One Scorpion in a heavy damage state, the other one does back on off. APCs here intercepts. No refinery here just yet. Maybe try to get one queued on up. He has probably enough harvesters here. He probably does not actually need a refinery. It's not very well dense at the moment. Does have another refinery here. Probably needs to, does have one harvester back here. May need to attack the second one, honestly. Scorpions can deal with the APCs, though they don't have dozer blades just yet for zone piercing rounds. And there's a number of predators here. Orcas looks like an aggressive move, so they fired while attacking. Missed all their shots, honestly. Not great. Harvesters does pull back. Not really good for the Nod player. Predators push forward, maybe a good idea to start going for rail guns. Focus on the Scorpions one at a time. Then it's pushing forward. Of course, they're unupgraded, so they're not great. APCs, far pistol rounds should be added in counter to them. Sells off the Warfighter for 82 credits. Sells off, what's that, the Operations Center there? Mine drop there. It's good hits there on these Predators. In the heart is a Death Dog. And now in the Refiner as well. Yeah, I think Yellow's done for. Got a Obelisk of Light. Power Plant's it. There's actually less Predators on this side than on this side. Here's the Refinery. And Yellow has resigned. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.